Welcome back to another geography video, and today, as you can see, we are not playing GeoGuess, so we're playing a different game called City Angle, which I saw online and I thought it looks pretty cool. And the way this works is we'll be given a mystery city, and our task is to guess what that city is based on the directions of other cities in the world. So, without further ado, let's get going. Let's go for the hard difficulty, and this is what it looks like. We have this mystery city, and we see Moscow is to our north. Nanjing is to our east, Addis Ababa is to the south, Monrovia southwest, and Rotterdam northwest. So where would this be? Where would this be? So this could be kind of southern Europe-ish, maybe like Athens or something. Or maybe northern Africa somewhere there, potentially. Maybe. Well, my initial thought was gonna maybe... Would Athens be east enough? Maybe this is like Turkey, Ankara or something. I'm thinking what could be south of Moscow. I mean, let's try Ankara maybe. No, Ankara is northwest-ish. Okay, interesting. So something like Jerusalem, maybe. Tel Aviv. Amman. Somewhere there. What are the options? By clicking on this list, you can see what are the like possible cities. What do we have? We have Jerusalem here. We do have Tel Aviv. Do we have Amman? We do not have Amman as an option. Okay. Let's go with Jerusalem. Jerusalem. No, Jerusalem is southwest-ish. Well, Tel Aviv doesn't fit then either. Is this Lebanon? Would this be Beirut? Is Jerusalem to the southwest of Beirut then, though? Would this be something in Syria, Damascus or something? I feel like Damascus might fit better. Is it even an option? I don't know. Damascus is an option. Let's try that. Okay, it was Damascus. Okay, this one was a tricky one, starting off hard. Alright, next round. This is my second time recording this video because first time I realized I don't have my microphone unmuted, so that's on me, unfortunately. But I have had some experience now, so at least. So Belfast is to the north, Bern is northeast, Mombasa southeast, Dakar south-southwest, Washington west. Okay, so somewhere in between Bern and Dakar. So maybe Spain somewhere, southern France maybe. I'm thinking maybe like Madrid. Would Madrid work? Maybe. Let's start with Madrid and go from there. Okay, nice, perfect, nice and easy, a quickie. Very nice. Let's move on. So we have Seattle northwest, Winnipeg northeast, Glasgow east-northeast, Phoenix southwest, and Guatemala City southeast. Okay, so this one feels like would be somewhere in the US, right? With Seattle in one direction, Phoenix the other, Winnipeg also another. So I would say somewhere US, and Guatemala City is southeast. What would this be? So Phoenix being southwest. The Phoenix is quite far southwest itself. So something central. Seattle is northeast, northwest. Would this be something in Texas? What are the options? Let's have a look. What are the options in the US here? There are a lot of US options. And only one Mexico City option. So my biggest criticism about this game would be the city selections, I would say. In Europe especially. Riga is not an option, can you imagine? Riga and Vilnius are not here, yet we have like 5 German cities. So yeah, that's my biggest gripe with this game. The city selection. So many capitals are just missing. Not just Riga, but a lot of others. But anyways, enough about that. Let's go Houston. Which city is the most north in Texas? Is Dallas the most north? I think Houston was a bit more south. Dallas. No, Dallas is southeast. Okay, if Dallas is southeast, we need something northwest of Dallas. What is northwest of Dallas out of these options? Las Vegas? Is Las Vegas northeast of Phoenix? I think only Las Vegas makes sense here, right? Las Vegas. No. Las Vegas is south. Okay, what am I missing? What am I missing here? What's in between Seattle and Dallas? Las Vegas is to our southwest. Oh, Denver was Colorado, right? Has to be Denver then. I overlooked Denver. I was thinking of Detroit. Mixed up Denver with Detroit. Okay, it has to be Denver, I think. Yeah, it was Denver. Okay, that explains a lot. Next, Muscat is northwest, Kathmandu is north-ish, Seoul is northeast, Perth is southeast, and Port Louis is southwest. Okay, so this one would be in Asia, right? With Port Louis is being southwest, or Port Louis, not sure what's the correct pronunciation, sorry. To the southwest, and it's quite like east to the African coast, right? So I'm thinking India maybe here, with Muscat being northwest. I'm thinking, what are the, okay, let's have a look. What are the options in India here in this game? We have Mumbai, New Delhi, Bangalore. Okay. Alright, let's go for Mumbai maybe? Or Bangalore. Bangalore is more to the south, right? Let's go maybe Bangalore. Oh, oops, here. Bangalore. No, Bangalore is northwest. Oh, is this Sri Lanka then? Is Colombo? What are the options in Sri Lanka? Do we have Sri Lanka here? Oh, we have Malay here as well. That's so random. Colombo is here, yeah, Colombo is here. I feel like Malay would be more northeast. Bangalore would be to northeast, right? I think if Bangalore is northwest, Colombo makes more sense here. Yeah, let's go Colombo. Okay, nice. Good job. I'm happy when I get it within 2. That's kind of my internal goal. Alright, next one. Milan is north. Malay is kind of east-northeast. Belo Horizonte west-southwest. Luanda south-southwest. And Maputo southeast. Okay. What would this be? This would be something in Africa, right? Because we have... we're south of Milan, north of Luanda and Maputo, and east of... and in the middle of the other two. So let's have a look. What are the African options? Not many, only 21. Could this be Uganda or something maybe? Would that fit? Kampala. Or Kigali maybe. Kigali actually I kind of like here. Kigali. Yeah. Yeah, from the first... or Kinshasa maybe. Ooh, Kinshasa might be better. It's even more west, right? Because we're looking something that is not too far east of Luanda. So maybe Kinshasa is a better shout here. Let's go Kinshasa. Okay, nice. Ooh, I'm very happy about this one. And that was... okay, that was the final round. I did okay. I'm not too happy about these, like, first and third round, where it took me 3 guesses, but those were tricky rounds, alright? Let's do one more game. Let's do one more game. Which I hope I can do better in. Let's see. What do we have? Astana northwest, Strasbourg west, Mecca southwest, Hyderabad south. Oh, Hyderabad is also an option. I missed it. So there are 4 Indian cities then. And Seoul is east. Wait, Hyderabad is not on this list. Wait. Up until this point, all the cities that showed up here were also the cities that showed up on the guessable list. Yeah, well... They should definitely add more cities to the guessable cities list to make it more challenging. Ooh, well, this is something in Asia, right? We have a bunch of Asian cities in all directions. Strasbourg, of course, to the west. North of Seoul, which means we're quite far north. South of Astana. What would this be? Something in Kyrgyzstan, maybe? Would that work? One of the stans, I think. What are the options for the stans? Bishkek is here. Bishkek is on the list, yeah. Any other, like Uzbekistan or something? Not noticing. Is Tashkent here? No. But let's go Bishkek then. No, okay. Bishkek is to the west of us. Bishkek is to the west. So what is east of Bishkek? China? What are the Chinese options here? We have Beijing and Shanghai. That's it from China. So I feel like they were too far west, no? I'm really confused, I'll be honest. In my mind, this doesn't make much sense. Ulaanbaatar, would that fit? But Astana isn't northwest of Ulaanbaatar though, right? Oh my god. I was looking at this list without realizing that there are more cities up here missing. I was thinking maybe it's something else in Kazakhstan, but I didn't see any Kazakh cities. But no, there is Almaty. I was thinking like Almaty maybe would make sense. But I thought it wasn't an option, but no, it is. Okay, it has to be Almaty then. It is, yeah, okay. Because nothing else literally made sense there. Good. Okay, Helsinki is west-northwest. Sendai north-northeast. Calgary east-northeast. Apia southeast. Dili south-southwest. Alright, Sendai is quite northern. Calgary is east. This is an interesting one. Well, this is something in Asia, right? We're somewhere in between Sendai and Dili. Oh, well, what is in there? Would Philippines fit? I'm not sure which country it would be. Because Helsinki, Calgary, Apia, they're all quite far away, so the exact direction isn't very helpful. More like a general direction. But what are the options? Let's see. I'm thinking maybe the Philippines. Do we have any cities there? Yeah, we have Manila. Only Manila, I think, right? We could try Manila? I'm not 100% sure it fits, but we need some more info anyways, which Manila might help with. Manila is southwest. So would this be Taipei potentially? Would that fit? Or is this something in Japan? Tokyo? Because Sendai was northeast, right? I think Sendai was the city that I couldn't remember in one of my recent satellite view video, right? I think that was Sendai. Now I remember where it is. So Tokyo would be southeast of it. So maybe it's just Tokyo. Shall we go Tokyo? Let's go Tokyo. Tokyo. Yeah! Let's go. I'm happy about this one because in my mind there were quite a lot of options still. Alright, next we have Osaka to the north, Honiara northeast, Melbourne southeast, Perth southwest, Jakarta northwest. Okay, interesting. We have Perth southwest, but more closer to like west southwest actually even. And Melbourne southeast, and Jakarta is northwest. So I'm thinking this might be something like Alice Springs or Darwin, something in the middle of Aussie land. Would those be options though? Let's have a look. What are the options? Alice Springs is an option actually. Yeah, I think I think it has to be Alice Springs, right? I don't think this would be anything in Indonesia. The direction to Jakarta wouldn't make sense. Yeah, it was Alice Springs. Nice. Okay, round number 4. Gothenburg, Göteborg is to the north. Helsinki is northeast. Minsk is east. Innsbruck south. Vancouver is west. All right. So Gothenburg is to the north. Could this be Copenhagen? Does Copenhagen have Gothenburg to the north? I think so. I think so, right? I think Copenhagen makes a lot of sense here. What else could it be? It could be one of the 100 German cities that are on the list. Maybe. Like Berlin or something. But I don't know. I feel like Berlin wouldn't have Minsk that low. Let's try Copenhagen. Yeah, nice. Let's go. Nice and straightforward. Alright, last round. What does this dashed line mean? Does it have any particular significance? I'm noticing only this city has the dashed line. Ulaanbaatar is north. Ulaanbaatar is north. Ho Chi Minh is east northeast. Perth is south southeast. Port Louis southwest, and Moscow northwest. So something in Asia. But where? So Ulaanbaatar is almost directly north, which makes me think maybe this could be, well, either India or maybe Nepal, Bhutan, something like that. Something like that. Kathmandu, is that an option? Kathmandu is an option. So shall we try Kathmandu? Kathmandu. No. Kathmandu is northwest. Oh, the line is there to show which arrow the name corresponds to. Okay. Kathmandu is northwest. Dhaka ever maybe? Could it be Dhaka? Dhaka. No. Dhaka is also northwest. What? Where is southeast of Dhaka? Could Bangkok fit? But I thought Bangkok is too far east for Ulaanbaatar, but maybe the map is skewed in my mind. No, Bangkok is northeast. Oh my god, where are we? Where are we? What are other options? Wouldn't be Malay. Singapore? Ooh, could Singapore work maybe? Ooh, Singapore is actually a good shout. I quite like Singapore here. No! Oh my god. I thought I had it. Wait, if Singapore... Okay, it has to be Kuala Lumpur. If Singapore is southeast, it has to be Kuala Lumpur. What? What is this? Wait, is there another... Is there... Oh, Phuket was an option, wasn't it? Oh no, Phuket was an option, wasn't it? Phuket was an option. Ah, oh, shoot. I'm butchering this last round. Phuket had, like, yeah. Oh boy. I forget Phuket was an option. Well, that was not the best way to end the video, but was a tricky round, I would say. It was a tricky round. Well, if you try this, let me know in the comments how you did. And if you know any other games I should try also, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Make sure to press the like button if you haven't already. And on the right side, there will be another video I think you will enjoy. Thank you very much for watching, and big thanks to all my patrons and YouTube members for making this channel possible.